Cruise ships are floating cities made with luxury in mind. These enormous ships ferry people around on sapphire waters all over the globe as they head to some of the most stunning locations on the planet. Here's where things get wild though. Alongside a pool, this cruise ship has an actual water park bolted to the deck. 5 different slides let people hurtle around at ludicrous speeds, with 2 looping racing slides that are so large that they hang over the sides of the ship. If that's not your thing, you can always chill with the kids in the aqua play pool or relax in one of the many entertainment areas. The Majestic Princess hit the waters in 2017 and has been sailing from coast to coast since. What's truly insane about this particular Princess cruise is just how luxurious it is. Not only is the Majestic Princess a floating city, it's basically a floating Las Vegas. Equipped with all the fun you can expect from the Neon City, one can lose themselves on this cruise. In the mood for karaoke? A bit of gambling? A movie under the stars? Or a meal created by Michelin star-awarded chefs? The Majestic Princess has got you covered. Plus, you can leave the kids at one of the many onboard facilities where they can have a blast while you relax elsewhere. That definitely sounds like a ship made for parents that need a break but don't want to leave the kids with a babysitter. Harmony of the Seas. With such a serene name, one might think that the Harmony of the Seas cruise is a peaceful ride. And to be honest, it can be if you stick to certain activities. But this ship is equipped to do one thing better than all the others, and that's party. Now, we aren't talking about wild parties. We mean you having a great time in great company with plenty of things to do. Glide along the perfect wave in the wave pool on the deck during the morning. Dine on amazing cuisine and spend the night before a live orchestra. Catch an ice skating show or a Grease Broadway musical right on the open seas. This ship is kind of insane with how much they managed to cram on board. They even put an ice skating rink around all the other stuff. Wild. Carnival Vista. Carnival Vista is clearly trying its hardest to pack a theme park, a carnival, and a small city's worth of stuff onto one boat. Admittedly, this cruise is a rather large ship, so even after all of those additions, there is still plenty of room for spacious suites, and boy are those suites decked out. That's not what got Carnival Vista on this list though. It's the Sky Ride. Not for the faint of heart, but most certainly for those that like a thrill or a good workout. The Sky Ride is a bike in the sky. No, seriously, you strap into a big blue chair, grab onto the handles, and start pedaling. The rail this bike is attached to takes you on an elevated circuit around the whole ship. From that high up, you'll be able to see as far as the eye can see. That's one way to get your leg day workout in. You can also amble along in the mini golf course at your own pace, chill in the Havana bar and pool, or test out your muscles on the ropes course. Oceania Cruises Marina. Now, hitting the open seas on a cruise doesn't always mean you are going to Party City. There are plenty of cruises around that are more laid-back, relaxing experiences, like Oceania Cruises Marina. This cruise has earned its place on this list by virtue of being one of a kind. Few other cruises are so dedicated to achieving culinary excellence and helping you do the same. Aside from being able to dine on a huge variety of cuisines and a perfectly paired wine, you can sign up for cooking classes run by the master chefs themselves. Besides gorging yourself on spectacular food, fresh pastries, and delicious coffee, you can kick back with various arts and crafts classes led by various artists. These classes are all about growing your creative flair and teaching you new skills for hobbies you thought about but never had the time or energy to actually pick up. Basically, this cruise is a retiree's dream. Where do we sign up? Silver Muse. Certainly one of the most opulent and regal of the cruises on this list, the Silver Muse is a taste of the high life. Silversea, the owners of the Silver Muse, are of Italian heritage, and this seeps into every corner of what his cruise has to offer. Authentic Italian dining, rich wine, and arts and music from all over Europe. The decor is refined and elegant, giving off a contemporary vibe without losing the warmth of a less modern design. If you ever wanted to experience what Europe could be like, but are deathly afraid of flying, then the Silver Muse is the cruise for you. Anthem of the Seas. A transformative experience awaits you on the Anthem of the Seas. If you've ever wanted to push yourself to try new things, make some friends, or have a great time with your friends, then this insane cruise is the one for you. Aside from the usual stuff you find on luxury cruises, like the over-the-top luxury, awesome places to eat and drink, and a fully serviced spa, this bad boy comes packaged with lots of stuff for thrill seekers to tackle. Have you ever wanted to go skydiving but have wussed out because how do people actually do something that crazy? Well then, the iFly simulator is your new best friend. After strapping into a jumpsuit, you'll hop into a funnel with fans strong enough to keep you hovering in the air. There is also the Sky Tower built on the deck. Simply hop in and fly over 300 feet above the sea. We can only imagine what the view might be like come sunset, or sunrise if you are a morning person. We don't really know how the designers managed it, but this cruise has rooms that literally transform throughout the day. Go from a basketball arena in the morning, to a roller skating rink in the afternoon, to a performance stage at night. It's a world of wonder on this ship. Symphony of the Seas. Not only did Royal Caribbean commission a whole new ship, but a whole new terminal and bay to go with it. If that alone isn't enough to confirm this cruise ship's place on the list, then buckle up. Besides being a floating theme park with a functional carousel typical of the old seaside fairgrounds, this ship has a bar and arcade that stretches almost the entire length of the ship. And your kids can head on over to the ice cream and candy shop while you chill at the bar. And when it comes time for the evening show, these guys really deliver with an open-air water theater that hosts water acrobatics to an incredible soundtrack. And if you dare, you should try out the Ultimate Abyss slide bolted to the deck of the ship. It just so happens that it's the tallest slide on the open seas. And it is a water-free ride too. So if you aren't in your swimwear and don't feel like taking the elevator, just slide on down to the deck. Norwegian Bliss. Now, who could go wrong with a ship called the Norwegian Bliss? Outside of the unusual commodities like deliciously good food, spa amenities, and a plush room, this cruise ship has its very own go-kart course. Yes, you heard that right. The Norwegian Bliss has a multi-floor go-kart course that you can zip around on for hours. Clearly, this cruise ship is designed to cater to the race car fans. Plus, the indoor observation deck is filled to the brim with comfortable chairs, making the floor-to-ceiling windows an absolute pleasure to sit at before or during sunset. The ship's hull itself has been painted with a beautiful decal of humpback whales by the artist Wyland. Watching this cruiser come into port is definitely a memory you won't forget. Carnival Horizon. It is pretty clear that the fun never stops on Carnival Horizon. We honestly don't know how one could bear to leave this cruise. Very much a family-oriented experience, Carnival Horizon combines the flair and thrill of a classic carnival and the luxury of high-end hotels. After dropping the kids off at the Dr. Seuss water park, parents can slink over to the adult-only retreat for a glass of bubbly. Of course, the relaxation and entertainment doesn't stop there. A fully equipped spa is on the top of anyone's to-do list, as is heading down to the theater for Playlist Productions, a revamp of popular music with mega attitude. We hope you enjoyed this video. Which one of these ships would you book a cruise on? Thanks for watching.